Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm here today to do an anime review. The anime I'll be reviewing today is Magi, the Kingdom of Magic. This is the second season of Magi. The first season was a Labyrinth of Magic, and now we're on to the Kingdom of Magic. Hopefully, the third season will come around and maybe the next anime season or two, because I'm really looking forward to it. But I've heard that it's actually catching up to the manga, so we may not actually get that anytime soon. But if we do, I'm stoked for it because Magi is really really proving itself. Um, Overall, this anime, the animation, top of the line, top of the line in my opinion. 10 out of 10 there. The story, same 10 out of 10. The character development, we got a lot of character development with Morgiana. We got a lot of character development with Aladdin. We got a lot of character development with Alibaba, and we got a whole lot of insight to the plot with the All Farman, the past world, and the medium coming down, the evil group trying to summon this demon god into the world and actually succeeding. Then pretty much all the metal vessel users, we got to see a little bit of their power as they stop the demon god. So overall, this season of the anime, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10, just totally all the way around. I loved it. It starts off with where it left off at last season, where Morgiana, Alibaba, and Aladdin are going to train. Each one go into a different area. Aladdin go into Magnustot, Alibaba go into the Liam Empire, and Morgiana going to, I forget the kingdom or whatever she went to, but she went to go check out a Phanos camp, basically her homeland where other finalists live, and apparently there was finalist catchers who catch finalists and turn them into slaves because finalists are extremely strong. So they would sell for good on the slave market, pretty much. Well, we got all that done, and this whole season mostly focused around Aladdin and the what's going on Magnustot, where they were basically building up these fake Jin weapons and using the Magoi from the Goi, which are the average humans, basically the lower end, the poor people, basically. They get to live for free and all this, but they get their Magoi absorbed, and a lot of them wind up dying in the process. But the rest of their life, how they live, what they get, is all free. And you get Titus, which is apparently Aladdin thinks he's another Maggie, but he is, but he's not. He's kind of like just a part of a Maggie. And basically, what happens is they befriend him after basically him and Aladdin get into a fight. They basically befriend each other, and Titus winds up helping. Well, there's a war because Shirazade of the Liam Empire wants Titus back from Magnustot. So they're all going in, and at the same time, the Ko Empire is trying to attack Magnustot at the same time that Liam is. So Magnustot pulls out all its stops, everything you can possibly do, and basically it holds itself off pretty well. But the Ko Empire wasn't attacking at the same time as the Empire. If they were both attacking at the same time, Magnustot would have fell, no doubt, because the Liam Empire did some damage on there. And Aladdin pulled out some badass powers during that war. It's like he was so simplistic to me that as much as Whitebeard was in the Whitebeard War in One Piece, or basically like a military leader in an actual. I was just saying he's fucking badass. That and the male finalist, the main dude with the fucking ripped off side of his face, was pretty epic. And at the end, Jesus, the end of this season was probably one of the best endings of a lot of seasons in anime because we got to see Sinbad and Ko of the Ko Empire, or Kohen of the Ko Empire, step up and show off their main shit. I mean, I thought Ko and Alibaba could have been one of the strongest teams in anime, but basically I was proven wrong pretty fast by the next episode. But Sinbad pops up and fucking you don't want to fight with Sinbad. You just don't. And it ends off with Sinbad and the Liam Empire um, taking on an alliance. Aladdin was basically asking for Ko's help and defeating the medium, which was the precursor to the demon god being summoned, and they were trying to take it out before he got summoned. So, in order for the Cohen to help Aladdin take down the medium, Aladdin had to agree to tell him the secrets of all Tharman based on what he knows from Solomon's wisdom. And Solomon was basically the king of this old world and created this new world. So Aladdin has to go to tell Ko everything he knows about all Tharman, and so Aladdin's going to the Ko Empire. We got Liam and the Seven Seas Alliance, and basically an alliance. So we got that. We got Morgiana showing off her badass, she's probably overall out of the people, Aladdin, Alibaba, and Morgiana definitely seems like she gained the most power to me, and she took my favorite character. She's got, other than borderline with Sinbad, but of course it's so easy to love Sinbad. Everybody's gonna love Sinbad, but out of the main three, Morgiana is definitely my favorite. And that's basically how the war ends off. Aladdin's going to the Ko Empire, or at least going to tell Cohen about all Tharman. And Seven Seas Alliance is allied with the Liam Empire, and the Ko and the Seven Seas Alliance are basically wanting to fight each other. So that may get to happen next season. If so, it's going to be pretty raw. I can't wait to see that. But overall, those are my general thoughts on the anime. If you have any thoughts, leave them down in the comments. Tell me, I'd like to know about them. And what you thought of the Apple season itself. Your rating, anything you want to leave. Alright, peace guys.